I apologize for every stream I'm on. I'm like, you're probably gonna see me eat. You're gonna definitely hear me burp and
Nice.
whatever.
Nice. Nice.
You're gonna forget to unmute.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Know me.
Hi, everybody.
And
Hi,
it's
chat.
okay.
I have to move this. Figure that out. I'll sort my life out at one point. Sure. Hi. Oh, Liv, would you mind
Hi.
putting in Discord that we're...
I already did.
Oh, thanks. Oh, thank you. Okay.
Mhm. I know.
Right, thank you. Awesome. All right, let me get back to the doc for tonight. My goodness. It's been a couple of weeks. We so much has happened in this swamp. Arcs in my notes, I have a note for each episode, and I try and keep it around 8 to 10, and we're on 11, 12, 13, somewhere around there for the swamp. There's just so much going on in the swamp. And it's a beautiful thing. Finally, after all this crazy travel, our amazing crew made it to Alejandro. The camp is set up. He's got sort of a glamping setup inside a tent that's larger on the inside than it is the outside. And everyone, there's like a bath to be had, and a little private area in the back. There's some creature comforts here between the food and pillows and warm blanket or cool air, moving air to keep you chilled and everything else. So I think everyone climbed in. I don't think we had a rest yet, but everyone's climbed in. Let me put some of those swamp sounds up, and I'll link them in Discord.
I thought we did go to bed.
Yeah, I do have that we're fully rested on my character sheet. So
same.
Very good. In that case, everyone crashed hard. I went in, they bathed and then boom, straight to sleep after all event. They fighting a Hydra most recently, I believe.
Yes.
Good. So sounds like everyone's put in your long rest. Indeed. And the morning comes around. Let me quickly link there's a couple little swamp sounds here. They're just so nice. For ambiance. I'll link them for players. Just so nice stuff. Oh. And with that, we begin the morning. Let's see. Alejandro introduced themselves as Alejandro, he, she, they. He's very feminine form. And is making some tea this morning, as everyone. Aroma might hit your nose, help wake you up, or sleep in as long as you like. It's up to you. But anyone an early riser, or do you feel you're all getting up around the same time?
Definitely the last one awake.
Nice. Hey, Figure first, Dia last?
Yep.
Nice. 2 minutes later in between, maybe? Or also late or early?
Well, I would think with Ladron only needing, actually, she needs only 4 hours to trans, but she's going to take a full 8 over it.
Nice.
That makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
I feel like Tuna's probably up a little, not early, but probably second.
Okay. All right. Figure you get up and Alejandro's, oh, good morning. Yeah, please. Would you give us some tea or breakfast tray there? Like some baked goods for the morning.
I'll just take the breakfast. Thank you.
Oh, it's good. Oh, my, you sound so ill this morning. Are you all right? Is a frog in your throat?
I blame the swamp.
Yes. Well, rightfully so. All right, so you dig in. Tuna, you come out to see, Fiora. Digging into that. Okay. and then everyone will pile up. Just if you have anything you want to do, go ahead. Otherwise,
Strolling out with Sleepy Gill around my shoulders. All right, so how are we killing an elemental or purify? What are we doing again?
oh, oh,
Tuna with a mouthful. Oh, that's a good point. What are we doing?
well, with what you've brought, we have the highest hopes, the potential to return the Quagheart to Borum, restoring their madness. That's the ideal. Borum wasn't evil, have many malicious, intentions when of sound mind and body. And really, it would be a shame not to try. I certainly hope you're all willing. With finding the Quagheart, it seems like well, I'd say divine intervention, but it's been a while since that's been a thing.
Well, we've come this far.
Hmm.
So, what can we expect? Like, are we going to be harangued by a weird jellyfish creature? Or there was a very brief moment of time where I was very smart and I read a thing called antibodies. Are there's just going to thing where like it starts attacking us like we're a virus, even though we're trying to help, and its body has its own self defenses? I miss being intelligent sometimes.
Oh. Interesting.
Not entirely, as I turn to Tuna. Not at all.
Well, there are unknowns, of course. That is certainly a possibility. I can say this. Borum will be in a very weakened state. We need not worry that we face a true primordial in that time. There'll be but a pup. However, of course, the babe of a primordial is still very strong. And in fact, if we are unable to complete the ritual and restore the heart, I dare say we must put Borum down.
Right.
I imagine there will certainly be some reaction, perhaps even some pushback. We might need to weaken what as Borum forms, perhaps keep the strength at bay by attacking and weakening Borum, keeping them in a weakened state. While I perform the ritual. I will likely, unless one of you wishes to do so, then I'm willing, of course, to take the role of performing the ritual. I'll need to maintain absolute focus. But if I complete the ritual, the Quagheart, and gesture to wherever you all have it, will
Just
be
bubbling
reunited.
on a tree stump.
Nice. Will be indeed returned with Borum. If I fail and my concentration is broken, I do have a strong will, but if I fall unconscious, I dare say, the ritual will be lost. So if there is
And then we're
pushback,
fucked. Cool.
yes, I would ask for your at least an eye on protection for me while performing the ritual, as I won't be able to defend myself, and I must focus on the ritual. Not at the cost of your own lives, of course.
I might have something for that,
Oh.
actually. It would only last a minute, but push come to shove, I'd have to concentrate on it, but I can put you in a sphere of force that would basically nothing can get in or out for a minute.
Does it
So
if it doesn't prohibit magic, then that will do quite nicely. If it does, sadly, I do need to connect beyond me.
If I were to describe it like reading it from a book, I would say that nothing, not physical objects, energy, or other spell effects can pass through the barrier in or out. So maybe not, but if you're going to die,
I would then very much prefer.
Right,
Yes, please.
right.
Please.
right.
Again, not at the cost of her own safety. I know from what Lilith spoke of, you're not owed anyone to do this. So, um, and if things get too dangerous, of course, I'll not hold it against you if you wish to flee. Um, don't expect outside interference. I don't expect too much pushback, but plan for the worst and hope for the best, I suppose. Um, but there is an area I'll raise some earth outside, a bit away from the camp, and allow the Quagheart to fill that space with its waters. I do believe it's we'll may need to take shifts. It's 30 hours, I believe, of water filling this to summon more, and I will be performing the ritual for that 30 hours.
Do we need to leave you out like a cheese plate for you to be able to snack? Can you eat while you concentrate on a spell?
Not this one, unfortunately, but it's quite all right. I might be a little exhausted near the end, but I've put a lot of time and study into this, so I feel that I'm up to the task.
Right. Well, shifts I think can be done. We've done that before.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Lovely.
And I can keep it where we stay on top of the water.
Oh, very
Very good.
handy. Wonderful.
So.
Do you have enough? I don't wish to waste your magical energies, but
Oh,
could I
it's a
partake?
ritual.
Lovely, lovely. Oh, I love rituals.
Wonderful, truly.
Then
I have to
please.
stop about every hour to refresh it, but it only takes about 10 minutes or so, so
Wonderful.
not too terrible.
Oh.
We've been doing it as we travel, so.
Very, very crafty thinking. Yes, especially out here. So that's the business at hand, of course. I'd love to know a little more about the wonderful folks, since we'll be working together. You don't have to share if you don't wish to, of course, but
What do you wish to know? No, we're very happy to get to know people we've been scouring the godforsaken swamp for. That is coming from a place of genuine generosity. What is
a
the
word.
current tense for? We are happy to get to know you.
Lovely, lovely. It's wonderful to have visitors, I must say. As well, just I don't know if we've exchanged names yet. Names? Anything you wish to share? Or where you're from? What you're all about? Any hobbies? Like little muffin.
Of course. I'm Dia. Recently, I've become quite acquainted with cooking. Aside from that, I don't think I've had very much. I am a very brilliant entrepreneur. I have a natural talent for finding out the worth of things. And I am also in love with this one, as I point to Tuna.
Oh, divine, yes. Lovely. Well, dear, it's a pleasure to meet you. And lucky you too. Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
I count myself very lucky. And this is my child, as I hold up Gil.
Oh, oh, may I just give a
Of
little
course.
go up and pet Gil? No, hold them if they allow. Creature. I see they're almost at their next age of maturity.
Another birthday.
Wonderful, wonderful. I wonder what they'll change into. Okay, and Gil back.
I'll lean over to Feora and say, "It's a cat. I'm telling you, it's a cat."
Go thing, Tuna.
Oh, well, absolute pleasure. And gestures to Tuna since we sort of, included into these intro.
Oh, yes. Tuna is like even pinker than normal at Dia's introduction of them. I feel like they're just like,
Mhm.
yeah. Right. I'm opportunity. I'm cleric
Oh,
of Taikadi.
oh.
This is gonna be interesting for sure, going up against a primordial. It's
Yeah,
fine, I'm sure.
I'm sure. They don't
Yeah,
seem to mess with one another.
yeah, I mean, Taikadi basically keeps to himself. Eh, debatably. But yeah,
I've always heard like, oh,
feelings
please.
mutual and like finger guns at Dia awkwardly. I'm sorry, I'm new to. Yeah.
Incredible.
Oh, these are the girls. And I point to the giant dog.
Well, oh my.
That's
And
Patience, Hope, and Joy.
oh,
Patience, her name is very apt.
oh, so
She's like
endearing.
looking the other direction.
And marvelous. And now I mean, they look as though they're still a pup, but their size. Do you know how large they'll get?
Absolutely no clue.
Oh, what a wonder to
Very big.
discover. Yes, yes, I would imagine so. Oh, incredible. uh, very, very nice. I wonder, I've always heard Tychoni's a rather wrathful primordial. Do you find that to be true?
Yeah, I would say so. For sure.
Lovely.
Tune is definitely laughing at this. Sorry. Yeah,
Hmm.
speaking from experience, it's got like a I don't know if all clerics of Tychodia are like this, but almost like a bounty hunter for him.
Interesting.
It's hard to explain.
We'll endeavor to remain off of Tychoni's list then. On your good side.
Probably a good idea.
Yes. And looks over to Ladra next. And you, if you wish to share, of course.
Yes. You can call me Ladrin. I am a fire druid. She pops up little blue flame. Um, this is Gregory. This is Tempest.
Oh, and hello.
Who else do I have? I think that's it.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. I like tea. I can make tea. Are you gonna need tea for your concentration? I can make some
um.
really good concentrated tea.
Oh. Well, I have a good deal already. You're welcome to peruse mine as he made tea for breakfast. And it's got like there's a tea cache there on the counter, and it's like 36 little drawers. Each one has some tea leaves in it. So please, if you find one that you like the roll labeled, help yourself. If you have any that are not in those drawers, and you wish to leave some for me, I would be most thankful.
Like a little trade.
Yes, yes, but only what you're willing, of course.
Of course. Yeah. Awesome. It was nice meeting you. I'm gonna go. And she's done it with introductions, gonna go look at the tea.
I love it. And you,
Feora's eyes were busy following Ladrin and quickly
hate to see you leave.
and quickly like snaps their head back. Feora, this is Scully.
Well, that's quite frightening and adorable at the same time.
I agree.
The stolen, oh my. That's just very extra. Um, of it. Of it, uh, impressive.
Thank you. I raised him myself.
I'm going to endeavor to stay off all of your bad sides, I think. Lovely. I see how you've made it through the swamp relatively intact. I think our odds are very much in our favor. Um, realizing your strength. Of course, my name is Alejandro. I'm familiar with Lilith, though she probably would wish me to share the story. Maybe one day. How we
Tell
know
us now. I'm
have
so
spill the tea.
desperate. I'm so desperate for gossip.
If I didn't absolutely fear Lilith the way I do, I would share. But perhaps we'll find ourselves in her company together at some point, and I can seek her permission to tell the what I feel is a rather wonderful anecdote. I am a swamp nixie by nature. Though even this swamp is difficult to feel at home in, this swamp is simply out to get you, and is just a fair bit unlike others throughout the world here. Although there's one other swamp that's quite like this, on another also. Um, I am an alchemist, I suppose, by trade would be the most advanced in. And I have a number of businesses on a different continent. Here at the behest of Lilith. She's also filled me in on, I guess there's a bit of a growing group that is sort of out here to tackle the dangers of these seven lost gods and other evils of the world. What was her name? Your initial patron that's pulling this group together. Um, Ala
Eveline?
Aveline. Yes, yes. I do hope to meet Aveline at one point, as I understand she's quite a business person on this continent. Um. Anyway, I digress. Um. Yes, I'm very much hoping to be done in this swamp. And certainly how wonderful it would be to remove one of these lost gods from our list of problems. Um, so I suppose we should fill up, steel ourselves, and begin our work. Um, so when you're ready, let me know. Within the hour of doable, please.
Of
And
course.
lovely, lovely. I'll be outside making some preparations. Just come get me. It's been a pleasure.
It was very nice getting to know you, Alondra.
Indeed.
Mhm. So you go prepare what you need to do. We'll clean up, clear the area, and set to work.
Lovely, lovely. Oh, and heads out of the tent. Plenty of food and drink and stuff for you all here.
I'll be right back. And she'll follow after Alejandro.
Okay. Let me see if there's any. I guess we'll do that first. That way you have time to go back and roleplay with everyone. So you dart out, you haven't felt the stickiness of the mud in a while because Tuna's been keeping everything and slash your boots kind of pull a bit, but it's not too bad here in camp. It's elevated enough, and you catch up quickly to Alejandro. Oh, yes.
This other continent. Do you have maps to do it?
Yes. I've several maps I can get. They're in my personal tent to the side. Absolutely. Do you wish to travel? Oh, right. It's a fair bit east from our continent. Quite a bit, but worth the journey. Lovely continent.
Just when I can get those from you, please.
Well, let's get them now. I mean, I hate to think anything terrible happens to me during this, ceremony, but if it does, I'd hate the thought that you be left out.
Mhm.
Yes. Well, they go over to their tent and pull out a couple of scrolls. There's one that's sort of like a seafaring map. Um, while there isn't a direct route from like Avalon or either of the um, wow, the word is like jumbled in my head and it's just not clearing up. North is Belmont. The Belmonts, there is a continent in between. It does show like some of the main sailing pathways you can take, and also shipping lanes because there's a lot of business on that continent. And then you also get a map of the continent, the Theo Hesse, which is the upcoming Friday night's continent, Friday night campaign.
Do you need these back? Should I copy these?
Oh no, I've many. I expect many to get ruined in the swamp. So those are watertight tubes that they come in. So it just unthreads a cap and you puts it back in and threads the cap back down. Should fit in your pack. But if not, and kind of shows on one of his packs. He's got like yours has a couple little loops that you can kind of set up to hold them.
Great, thank you.
Yes.
And she just leaves.
Oh. Okay. And so the rest of you see Feora kind of come back in with a few tubes.
What do you have there, Feora?
Maps.
Of the swamp?
Ew, no. To the other continents.
Oh. Plan on taking a vacation?
Planning an empire.
What?
Excuse me, what?
You're expanding the guild.
I am.
Smart.
Dope.
Now, is it actually
Not
going to
my
be the
idea.
guild, or is it just you by yourself being 30 people?
It won't just be me.
Hmm.
There are things even outside my capabilities.
That's terrifying to think about.
Sounds very exciting. All the same.
It is. She's got kind of like a sparkle in her eyes. She's like, she hasn't put the maps away yet in the pack. And she's like very excited to open them, but doesn't want to in the swamp.
Good.
She doesn't want anything to happen to them.
Fair. Casual question. Is it as interesting as whatever you found on Ladrin's cloak? You were staring at it rather intently.
They're both interesting in their own regard.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
Each have their own things.
Mm-hmm.
What was on my cloak?
Nothing, Ladrin. It's fine.
Okay, she's still over looking at tea. Like, just like, what was on my cloak?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right, then. Carry on with your maps.
All right. Do you have anything y'all want to discuss before getting set up and engaging in the ritual?
Tactics wise, I can be pretty focused on wearing down Aurum or anything else that might show up, just because that's just my focus right now on the spells that I have collected. They're all pretty damage dealy, so
I have a decent amount of support stuff prepped and healing. I have lots of healing. So that's what Toon will say too. Yeah, I mean I've got a decent amount of healing things prepared.
I
A few
have the
things to
sword.
hopefully. That's all you need, honestly. Like the rest of us need magic. You just need a sword and you're
There you go.
terrifying. I need you to know I'm not being facetious with this. This is genuine.
Agreed. I don't even know how swords work, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I just bash. I don't really sword much.
I could always train, should you be
I was about
interested.
to say, maybe later. So yeah, I've got that. I can restore things. I did bring some stuff just for kind of passive damage, just to kind of keep things rolling while I can heal or help otherwise.
I'm gonna interject real quick just to add Tuna, so I don't forget. Because I know that this is more for leveling up and stuff, but you have those books and everything, different fighting styles, but you do have additional information in those books where, because I love rewarding like pursuits of things like that, where you might be able to grab little things from other classes and add it to yours without taking a level. And
Oh.
and so if there's anything that you look around and find like meta wise, like I really like this from a monk, and it's around this level or earlier level or something. Um, Let me know, and we'll start
Yes.
plugging it in to train and practice for
Oh,
RP.
that's so good. I was heavily debating if I wanted to give up spells to take levels in fighter, so this is perfect. Okay.
Oh, nice, nice. So, for example, things like a sneak attack from rogue, right? It's early, it's but it's helpful, and a maneuver or something or some things from fighter. Let me know which things you want. It's really there isn't a limit outside of like the challenges of doing it throughout the campaign, of learning it throughout the campaign. And you have a big head start because you secured it through RP and the library. Okay. Anyway, with that said, please, if there's anything else, let me know. Otherwise, I'm listening. Okay. So you all resolve to head on out, talk to Alejandro. Alejandro is raised sort of a bowl of earth, maybe 25 feet in diameter, or rather in yeah, diameter. Just drawing that up, and it has a little bit of water it's filled with, but sort of a raised platform that he's on the edge of. And yes, welcome. Just in time. Um, that I'm ready whenever you are. If you need a little more time, of course, please take it. Once I begin, I won't be able to communicate. I can't break my chat. I can't engage at all, unfortunately. 30 hours. Just do some stretches, a little baseball stretch and stuff. But we've got this. Yes. Do what you wish with taking turns. You're maybe like 120 feet away from the campsite, so you can. The mist is light enough here at the campsite. Alejandro probably would let you know there's something that they burn in the campfire each night that helps keep the mist a little bit more dissipated than the rest of the swamp. Kind of keeps it at bay. You've got about 120 feet of vision. So from the campsite, you can see they'd be just on the edge of your sight, standing over the sort of bowl of mud raised from the ground. Or stays, in whatever arrangement you wish. Are you ready for me to begin?
Just as a warning, just in case it happens so it doesn't shock you or anything, might turn into a wolf halfway through this if things get a bit dicey.
I forgot about that.
The wonders
Yeah,
abound.
just don't tell anyone.
Of course. Understood.
But yeah, just
Thank you.
again, just in case.
That would have been a bit jarring, so I very much appreciate
Yeah.
the heads up. Wonderful. All right. Well, then I shall begin. Just looks for any objections. Right. Well,
Let's go.
I'll see you all on the other side. We're going to some real good for the world. Thank you all for being here.
Of course.
And then begin. They've got all their stuff set up around this circle, and they begin their whole jam. So for what we're gonna do, we're gonna switch to a battle mode for visuals, and okay.
Excellent.
So, you may see Alejandro here on the raised platform at the end. I have Theo just behind this tree. Human, Feora, and Ladrin. And this is just you all, like, you just finished that conversation. But you got 30 hours. I mean, so far you're just standing around and this is it. So, how long? Oh, Alexa, never mind. I'll have to fix that for some protein shakes. What would you all like to do for turns? You want to all stand here for a while first, or do you want to start taking?
Shifts might be the best way to go. That way we're not all just awake all at the same time when unneeded to be.
Yeah.
I'll take the first one. I can't really see in the dark, so might be best if I take the daylight hours.
There.
Yeah. I can take third or middle. I would be third in this situation, like normal.
Goes second.
Oh wait, no, I take last shift. What am I talking about? So not third, fourth. Whatever. The last one.
Nice.
Normal, whatever.
Okay, then I'll do second.
Hour shifts, like 5 shifts in total. Hour shift. Sorry to math you up.
Oh no, my
If you'd like to
brain.
do the
Okay.
4-hour shifts.
Hold on. Let me think of math.
If you do 4-hour
Well, and-
shifts.
Feora and Ladrin only need 4 hours of sleep. So
I mean, I can take a bit longer of one. I'll have rested. So I can do. So that would be. Oh gods. Okay. There's 4 of us. 30 hours. I don't know. Someone else do this math, please. My intelligence is
7.5 hours per person.
Okay, we can do that. That's
Done.
10.5?
7.
Oh, it's like, oh my gosh, you're going crazy.
No. So
Yeah.
there's 4 of us, 30 hours, 7.5 hours.
All right,
Alright.
so just some long shifts. That way everyone can get rest. All right, Dia, you're up in the daylight. You know, as best it looks daylight. It's all diffused. There's no sky above. It's mist and fog. So it's just a kind of bright but very diffused light that goes to the swamp. All the same delicious acrid smells.
Love it. Love
waft through.
being here.
You see now as you begin watch that
Oh
as you
no, the
begin
water.
watch. Oh yeah, there's actual water there. As you are beginning your watch, that the quag heart has been placed within the center of that basin, and the water is pouring out, and that basin is actually incredibly deep. It's filled with water, but as the quag heart spews out mud, it transitions. The water washes away, kind of floats over the edge and out little holes in the side of this basin, and it's beginning to shift into mud way down in its depths.
Ugh.
But go ahead and
Okay.
make a perception check for me for your
Of
7.5 hours.
course. Come on.
Oh.
It's a 1 total.
Oh my goodness, a 1, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's probably better if I went first anyway.
All right. With the 1, yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on. It's the swamp. And certainly, get my dice off. I'm going to pause real quick here, actually. Let's do our DM roll, inspo roll. I do not want to miss that tonight. Good. Okay. Carly, what'd you get?
3.
A 3? Okay. Tasha?
9.
Okay. Lil?
I got a 2.
A 2, okay. And thank you for being here, Lil, even though you're feeling under the weather. Peace. And Serena?
I also got a 2.
Okay, well, Tasha
Wow,
gets
look at
it.
us.
As I rolled a
Oh.
7, but you were all pretty close. So
Oh god.
nice. All right, so
Nervous.
here's right. Something up. I'm gonna do a roll and see. These you've already countered the sound, Serena. Serena,
Yes.
Dia rather. Though Serena probably has too, because it's sound of buzzing, but giant
God.
buzzing, and I'll say these creatures aren't particularly strong, but no one likes getting stung by wasps their size.
Right.
As oops, I fall out of the sky.
Awful.
Coming in from the sides are 3 giant wasps. So go ahead and make an initiative roll for me, if you
Of
would.
course.
We got sort of the long 30-hour deal.
Okay,
here.
I'm gonna need to start seeing double digits soon.
Nice. Ooh. Let's see. Yeah, see. And what'd you get?
I got a 9.
Okay. Let me do these individually then, because it's just you out here now. You got 9, you said?
I did.
Okay. And there's 3, so that's okay. So at the top of the round, a wasp comes flying. Actually, let me see where they're at. All right, 1, 2, 3, and one is gonna this one, so it's gonna buzz at you. 5, 10, 15. Oops, get in there. 20. Gonna buzz up behind you, and of course, it's gonna try and sting you.
Of course.
That's a very good roll. These aren't that strong, but it rolled really well. It's a 23 to hit.
Hold on. 22 on 20. Yep, even with shield. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, gotcha. They deal 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
It gets you right in the tricep, right through the back of the arm. You heard the buzz, you spun around and stung. Flew up really fast. Can you make a Constitution saving throw?
Yes, I can.
Just a pump.
Cool. All right, Constitution. Here we go. Hey, 16.
That's a success. Excellent.
Woo.
Yep, they're not super strong, but they're annoying and stings hurt. Excellent. So you feel that coursing through your body and just through will, you just kind of deep breath it and just force that poison down. No, not today. That ends that first wasp turn. Wasp number 2. Actually, so it's this one, 3, that goes next. This one's gonna buzz over here. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll take a sting at our friend Alejandro. Oh, that's 7 to hit. So that one misses. Zoop, Alejandro's
Huzzah.
oh, looks back, but goes right back, to the ritual. Okay, no, I'm gonna trust. Can't lose concentration. So, next up, you before the third wasp.
Excellent. Great. I would like to walk around the wasp that's in front of me so that it lines up with the one that's stealing Alejandro.
Okay, so you're not leaving its range. You're just walking around.
Not
carefully.
leaving its range. Yeah. And then I'm gonna cast lightning bolt at 4th level.
Woo! Burn it.
And I'll spend features and traits.
Some sorcery juice.
I'll spend 3 sorcery points. 1, 2, 3 to heighten spell so that the one in the back that's at Alejandro has disadvantage on the saving throw.
Understood. And this is a dex save, right?
Oh, let me double check as I'm looking at it. Is a dex saving throw.
Okay, roll for the first one. Yeah, it's a dirty 20 for the one next to you. And then disadvantage for the other one.
Okay.
It's a 4 for the one next to Alejandro.
Fantastic. So that counts as 2 because I have elemental adept. So that's 29 lightning damage, and then half if they succeed.
Oh, okay. You line these 2 up. The one in front of you takes half damage. The one in the back takes full damage. Both of them are just blown to bits with this lightning, 5-foot wide beam of lightning that, Alejandro's hair kind of stands up in the back of their head as this bolt flies past them. You incinerate both of them, even at half damage.
Fantastic.
Yep. So these 2, just wings, stingers, some twitching insect legs hang out are left behind out of those 2. Any bonus action? I guess I know you can't do a spell with a bonus action.
No, I don't have quicken spell yet. Should have gotten it first.
I love that. Yeah.
But no, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I forgot to press confirm. Yeah, I think I'm good for now. I still have sorcery points left. So yeah, that's what I shall do, and then just turn my attention to the last one.
Excellent. Turn around, waiting to see what this one's gonna do.
Yeah, I think I'll use the rest of my movement to back up. I don't know how fast they fly.
15, 20, okay. You've got 10 more feet you can back up.
Okay, yeah, just to back up, just in case it starts flying straight at me. Yeah.
Okay. This one, it has, it's 50 feet flying.
Oh.
It's going to, as you start backing, it even wobbles and comes up real quick. Spins around and tries, anyway, to sting. 12.
that does not get past my AC.
Nice, beautiful. What do you want that kind of block to look like? Do you? Is it...
Yeah, I think because I have a lot more scales, I think I just, as it comes in the stinger, I think I just hold up my hand and it like bends against the now metal coating of scales that's encased my hands now.
Love it. Beautiful. Kind of, you know, is not sure what to do with that. But that ends its turn. That's its attack, which brings us back to you.
Okay, then I think I will use my Sparks cantrip.
Oh.
Which it actually no, because it's a disadvantage because it's a ranged attack. Okay, then.
Do you have any maybe like shocking grasp or
I
melee?
do have shocking grass. I will attempt a shocking grass.
Nice, nice. All right, I think
Yeah,
that's
it's
just
not a disadvantage. It's a
yeah.
touch. Here we go. Natural 20.
Oh my goodness. This is probably when your companions are like hearing this, maybe poking at their heads out of tents and stuff, you know, second round. Just as you clink, you deflect, and then you just grab the stinger with your scaled hands.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's already set for critical damage. Okay, let's see if it does it. Okay. Okay, for 17.
Take a look.
I think it's yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Just it dances up like the vascular parts of its wings, electricity flying out of its body left and right, arcing off the water, the swamp. It just kind of twitches in your hand and fights a little bit before it just falls limp. You're just holding it by the stinger.
And that is tossing it to the ground and white man.
Nice.
Well,
That is
at least
beautiful.
it's not ducks.
Oh, that's beautiful. You have handled the little surprise there. Came through.
Ooh, didn't fuck it up.
Nice, excellent, and spared Alejandro from any damage. Um, your friends come over. I'll let you know if y'all want to have a moment to role play. I mean, if you come over, you saw her like incinerate it at the end, but you know if you want to head over or anything, please feel free to.
Since I'm next, I probably would be running out, like ready to shoot fire somewhere, but then I don't have to anymore. So, like, good job.
Thank you.
You didn't
Yeah.
need me.
Tuna's coming out. Are you hurt? Did you even get hit?
I did once. It's a small thing. I think I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Yes, of course, darling.
All right. Well, damn.
Oh, good. Did you heal up?
Yeah, I have a potion, so I'm gonna take a potion
Okay.
to just top it off.
Okay.
Let's see.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Did I cut you off at all, Tuna? Were you gonna?
No, I was
Okay.
just good.
So it's 2d4 plus 2.
With that, so it's a little bit longer, but you know, not too long after that, your thing ends. Ladrin, how do you? I'll let you go ahead and take over from Dia. It's maybe another hour or two after that moment.
Oh, perfect. She was just playing Phoenix chess with Gregory. So,
Aw.
yeah, she'll just come out. Kind of, I'm just imagining like we're just walking and then just high-fiving as we pass each other. And then I'm ready.
Camaraderie.
Come on. Yes, there you go.
Tag out.
Back out.
Did you say? Do you have Gregory out? Chess?
Yeah. I'm. Yes.
You want him out for watch?
Yes.
Kill him
I'll
there
have to
with
have
you.
Oh, there's a little Greg.
During Ladrin's shift, can Faora be laying down on that rock?
Absolutely. So I don't know if this rock's gonna let you. It
Just leave
is.
me in the water. It's
There
fine.
you go. There you go. Oh, just what are you doing? Don't look at me, Ladrin. Just relaxing. Cool.
Got this.
Well, after seeing Dia getting attacked, she didn't want
Uh,
Ladrin out there alone. So
okay.
Oh.
Let's get this started. 10 o'clock we started, so we're at 5:30 in the afternoon right now.
Cool.
So dinner probably fired up. You probably just ate Ladrin, and Feyor probably just ate. Where Dia and Hunu, you can start digging in. The evening of this first day feels already like it's taking forever, but that's what needs to be done. Okay. Ladrin, I'll give you an opportunity for any role play if you wish, and when you're ready, let me know, and then you can roll a perception check.
No, no.
Okay.
I think I'm good.
Okay. Feyor,
She's
any
just
for you? Sorry, good.
yeah, no. She's just no, she can't really pace because it's all swampy. Wait, do we have the water walking or no?
Not Altuna's asleep.
Got it. Okay, so
Sorry.
no, you're good. So Ladrin's not pacing. She is not happy sinking into mud. There we go.
It's like half a foot, like your actual feet get under the mud, but
Look.
okay. Feyor, any role play for you while you're out here with Ladrin?
no, she's just resting on the rock.
Okay. All right. Ladrin, go ahead and make a perception check then, if you would. Watch guard.
Okay. See. Okay. 18.
Okay. All right. You keep a careful eye out, and thankfully there doesn't seem to be anything. Let's see. Yeah, some of the usual sounds of the swamp, but thankfully nothing comes by, and you were pretty alert anyway if it did. So, another 7.5 hours goes by. So it's 1 a.m. as your shift finishes. And
Okay.
Feora, you want to go ahead and take it away if you're taking third shift?
Yep. She's gonna stay on the rock, but she'll be standing on it.
Okay.
Instead of going back inside, Ladrin's going to, because she only needs 4 hours to sleep later. She's gonna chill on the rock, lay down and look at whatever stars are happening in the sky.
Oh, I can put you next to it. I don't think I can make you both stay on the
cool.
rock. I'm really sorry.
That's fine.
Gregory's still out? Is
Yes.
Gregory just last? Okay.
Yeah, and until I dismiss or he dies or I die. So.
Oh, nice. Good. I mean, not the dying
He's
part,
just-
but like good that he stays out.
Yeah,
no.
No.
Oh, so the two of you are just stargazing, basically? Wait, are you watching anything?
What?
On your watch? Are you gonna watch from the rock? Or do you feel like you...
Yeah, she's gonna be standing on the rock and watching.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. All right, beautiful.
I misspoke. So Gregory only manifests for an hour or until he dies or I die or I summon it again. So like yeah.
You want to keep
I'll
him
summon
summoned?
him.
Okay.
Yeah, just for flavor. But if we go into combat, then I'll like actually summon him.
Gotcha. Okay. You get to stargaze, you get to hang out with Feora. I'll just check in to see if you two want to have any roleplay during this, but if not, don't worry about it. No, nothing to discuss. The bite, nothing in your past 8 sessions you want to talk about that was juicy. Your call. Your call.
Feor's not saying anything, so
Understood.
Well, I don't want to be out here right now. So
No, feel like I'm gonna just sprinkle a little something in that while the swamp sucks, it's has a putrid smells. Even at night, there's like a gross heat and the level of humidity. Just your clothes all kind of stick to you uncomfortable. Um, you can't quite see, unfortunately, the stars or anything else because there's that mist and fog that remains over the swamp. Um, Even though neither one of you says anything, I think you both have a moment of reminiscing. There was, I'm gonna say, in your time back in, oh my gosh, why can't Oberman's Mill? You knew each other for quite a while. Did a lot of drinking, went to parties, and there was a party where wild party, but a lot of um, people left at one point, and things began to wind down. The two of you went to the rooftop of a building. It was a really foggy, heavy fog night, which was a little bit rare for Overman's Mill. And whereas often you pack up late morning and you head back to your respective places, the two you just spent the morning. Like it was all the way until the sun burned the fog off in the sky. The two of you just chatting on that rooftop. And I'll just say that even though no one's saying anything about it, it would probably invoke some of those memories of that you just hanging out together with each other's company. Okay. Um, so Yora, go ahead and make a perception check, please, for your watch.
19.
19. Okay. Well, thankfully, ironically, the high perception ones, there's nothing rolling to happen. So it's another really good watch. Whatever it's working, I guess. Nice clear watch. You can see Alejandro's probably hit that first wall. He's gonna have a point of exhaustion. Doing what he's doing over here, but was continuing through the sweat, pouring down. Um, just the well is now about 3/4 full of mud, with just the water's only sitting at the very top quarter now, and pouring out of the well. You imagine by the time it's mud all the way up and mud starts pouring out, it would be like around the 30 hours timing wise. Okay, so let's see. It was 1 a.m. So 8:30 a.m. Tuna will be your watch. I'll let you go ahead and tag them out if you want to role play a tag out. You find them both on the rock there.
Ladron's yawning.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was them tagging me in. I'm here. Yeah, I'll just be like, you don't have to stay outside. You can, go in a tent or something. Might be more comfortable.
Feor will yawn a little bit. Just call if you need us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like maybe yell in the dragon chat so you don't wake up anything else out here.
Got it.
I'm gonna go pass out now.
Yep. Rest up. And I'll just kind of, whoever like turns away last just gets like a Tuna just kind of raises their eyebrows but doesn't say anything.
Turns around last.
Mm-hmm.
Two of you are leaving. You're heading out as Tuna. Where would you want to stand, Tuna, when as you do watch? I've got you here, but I can move you wherever.
I feel like I'd actually probably be near-ish Alejandro. Just in case anything comes after her.
All right. Perfect. Well, in this exchange, it's a few minutes. You're, catching up on what happened, what didn't happen, and then having your conversation. And they're like, peace, and heading back to the tent. Um, there is a bit of a rumble and quake to the mud. You feel the mud sort of like sift your feet down a little extra. Okay, there's a shake and quake to the ground. And the mud, while still not full, um, starts bubbling, pop, pop out of the water in the well, and like a mini eruption. It's not full yet, but there's this mud eruption kind of spewing out, and it sprays around the area in the swamp, and out of the mud where these splashes land, tentacles
Hmm. Hmm.
start to come up.
Hmm. Cool. Great. I'm gonna immediately in the dragon chat. Hey, don't go to sleep yet.
Nice.
Sorry. And I'm gonna try to wake Dia up as well, just in case.
Okay.
And not that I don't think I can handle this, but there's tentacles out here. Like a lot of tentacles. Like there keeps being more tentacles.
Okay. I'm coming.
Thank you.
All right.
Like there's a lot of tentacles. Oh gods. Okay. Oh fuck me. Okay.
Okay, Ladrin's running.
Yeah, like Figura and Legion, as you get that mental message, like one of the tentacles like pops up in front of the two of you, like, oh, and you kind of look back and they're just sprawling everywhere, and you think, man, I was really holding it though, and now I can't use the bathroom because tentacles, so and with that, we'll take our bio break since it's about that time. um Yeah. All right. So if anyone doesn't know, we take about a 10-minute bio break, and then we will pop right back to see what's up with the tentacles. Are they friendly or are they foe? And yeah, we'll see what's up. All right, we'll catch you all in about 10 minutes. Let's see, we're in the battle screen, so here we go. Catch you in 10. Boop.
I'm just kept being more. Just kept coming.
Some goodies out. Boop.
Sorry, I was saying that loud enough so my mother would know that I'm still going because she's going, Carly.
Oh, you're fine. That's awesome.
Yes, I'm
Cool
playing
stuff.
D&D.
Yeah.
My stream.
Hi, Carly's mom.
Everyone says hi. I don't see your friends. They're here, Mom.
Ruben.
I'm a real friend.
Really?
Nice.
Hi, sorry.
That's amazing. That was great.
Don't apologize.
Nice.
Oh god, tentacles. Okay.
All right. So
I should have come up
while Dia has been alerted, got 120 feet to make out, which she could do in 2 rounds. A dash. Hey, Dia. So you've been
Ew.
alerted. You're 120 feet
Okay.
away in camp, but you
Okay.
can shoot right up if you want.
Yeah.
Because I think you've already slept at 7, whatever it was, 7 a.m. I think, or 7:30
Mhm.
a.m. But it'll take 2 rounds at dashing to get out here, unless you have anything faster than.
I have Dimension Door.
I think that's 500 feet. I think, right?
Yes.
Just for the role play of it, do you want to bamf out here? Like, what would you do? Do you feel like you'd bamf right out here?
Absolutely. If there's
Sure.
tons of tentacles and people in danger, yeah.
Nice. I'm gonna put you kind of in that familiar spot near the tree.
Okay.
And indeed, there are tentacles that are about 3 times your height. Just to give that, for everyone here, unfurled. anyway.
Clarifying question
Yes.
though. Is this enough time for a long rest to have happened, or we're still in the same?
You have a long rest. Yeah, that was a full
Okay.
watch. The only
Okay.
people that don't currently are Feora and Ladrin, unless they were trancing while the other one was watching. Were you two trancing? I don't think you. I'm gonna say no because you didn't say you were trancing. So, but you each take 4 hours. There's still another 7.5 to the. There's another 7.5 till the 30 hours is up. So you bamf out. As you do, these tentacles are whirling and writhing and wriggling about. But I will say, in the first few moments, you all notice that they are not attacking. They are not doing anything, any of you. What would you all like to do as you kind of shout across the space?
Vicious.
Can I throw a rock next to one?
No.
Do you want to hit it or do you want to throw it next to it, just for clarification?
Next to it.
Yeah, absolutely. You dig around through the mud and you find, a rock in there. You pull it out, shake the mud loose, and go ahead and make, because you're not attacking it, you are throwing. Go ahead and make a dexterity check. Which is just your dex, the d20 plus your dex mod.
6.
Okay. Are you throwing it at one really close to you? One of the ones next to you?
I guess.
Okay. Yeah, then 5 is a DC. It's not far away. Sploosh! It wriggles. It writhes, but doesn't attack the stone. And still, they are not attacking any of you. They've spawned.
Maybe it's just part of it.
Maybe.
I feel like he would have mentioned tentacles if they were a part of Forum, wouldn't he?
Maybe.
She also did say that it was unexpected things. That doesn't mean all unexpected things are bad.
They're not attacking at least. So sorry, I may have woken you up for nothing.
I'll add every 6 seconds or so, they pull down into the ground and come up at a different location. But they're all kind of around this basin.
Maybe they can't see us. They're trying to find us. Something.
Should we move to a rock then? Can we all fit on that rock?
Yeah, can we literally just...
Because I don't like this.
Can I have everyone make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Oh,
Yep.
no.
No.
Not a saving throw. Is that a 1 or a 20? Oh, that's a 1.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, hang on. Let me fix name things here.
Well, at least now we'll know.
So yeah.
Okay. Tuna, what'd you get?
Yeah, nat 1 for a 4.
4, okay.
No.
Brutal.
But if it's against an effect I can see, I can add my shield AC.
Okay.
But it's not targeting just me, so never mind. No, it can't.
Nice. Okay. Ladrin?
I got 16.
16. Okay. Feora?
I got a 26.
Jeez, okay. Of course. And Dia?
12.
Oh, okay. Dia and Tuna, you get bumped as these come up out of the ground. You get just like it feels very accidental. Boonk, and you just get pushed like a foot. But they don't grapple, they don't attack, you don't get hurt. You're just coming up out of the ground. And they bonked you a little. 6 seconds later, and then back out of the ground elsewhere, just up and around the mud, around the well.
Are they staying away from Alejandro? Or are they...
They're all sort of from that point and spread out, but none are you see that none are attacking Alejandro either.
Okay.
Sometimes they come up nearby.
This is weird.
Wonder if they're just checking everything out.
While I'm a fan of nipping things in the bud to avoid future issues, when it comes to a delicate ritual, I don't know if I want to mess with something that's not necessarily messing with us.
That's what I'm thinking.
All right. That's the. Or you just leave it. That's the consensus. Just back away.
I mean, if you want to finish resting, I'll keep an eye on it.
I feel fine.
Feor is going to go trance on the rock.
Okay. So you'll be resting, but you'll do it here.
Yeah.
Maybe. Just maybe. Oh,
Where's that 26 dex roll now?
And Latron, how about you? You need a
Oh, I
trance
guess
as
I
well.
need a trance. I guess if everyone's staying out, she'll trance on the rock as well, because she's not lying down in the mud. Gross.
Oops. Well,
That's fine. You can leave me there.
oh, sorry, Gregory. Everyone's face
Yeah,
down in
Gregor
the
can
mud.
chill there too. Fine. It's
Are they
fine.
sleeping or are they drowning?
They're fine.
It's fine.
The mud bath sleep. That you
Ew.
might or might not wake up from. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you're on the rocks. So Gregory's on the end and like hopping around watching. Two of you are trancing for 4 hours. There are 7.5 hours left. Okay. So at 4 hours will be at 11:30 a.m. Next 4 hours goes by. Tentacles continue to do the same things. You've just become a little accustomed to it as you're all out here keeping a careful eye. Tuna, go ahead and make a perception check with advantage because you got everybody backing you up here.
Cool. Sorry, I woke everyone up. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's a 13.
13.
I hate it here.
Okay, let's see. 11 a.m. is when the trance finishes for Feora and Ladrin. The ritual finishes at 3. So you only have 4 more hours. You know have time to partake in a little meal out here if you all want to. Do you all want, because there's 4 hours left, do you all want to just kind of eat out here and keep watch until it finishes, or do any of you want
Absolutely.
to? Nice, right? We're in it now. All right. Next hour goes by. You're all able to have a nice, lunch, keeping the bugs away and stuff. Sadly, plenty of little insects and bugs still buzzing around. I think one of my swamp sounds stopped. The one that has
Not
little
the
bug
swamp
sounds.
sounds.
Yeah. Here we go. And shortly, thankfully, just after you're finishing lunch, this fog and mist, I think the first time since you've been in here, starts to let rain fall. Drip, 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 and it opens up into heavy rain. As there are about 2 hours left, just as it hits about 2 hours left, you're 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 3's when this finishes. That mud in the pit is now getting pretty close to filling up. Thunder even rolls overhead. Um, can I have Tuna roll a? I'll just say wisdom saving throw. Thunder rolls and
Okay.
cracks overhead.
Oh, 26.
Good, awesome, awesome. You
Thank
have a
God.
moment of fear that you quickly wash away as you just have the image pop in your head as this thunder cracks overhead and lightning flashes of holding Favor's glove in your hand,
Yeah.
rain pouring, no Favor in sight. But you no, you gotta focus. You quickly brush it away. Let me scroll through my notes. There we go. Okay. About an hour left. Sorry, let me give you all some thunderstorm. I love this thunderstorm sound. So I'm gonna just put that in Zoom for y'all. I actually have lighting now and effects to do thunderstorms, but I can't get to it from my phone because I'm using it. But I'll figure it out in the future so we can have cool lightning flashes with the lighting. All right, here we go. So we got some heavier rain, some thunder. Okay, and those beautiful swamp sounds. About an hour left. With your perception check, Tuna. Let's see. Let me ask where everyone's standing currently. Let me get everyone's current location because you don't have to be trancing anymore, Legion and Feora. So let me start with Tuna. Where would you like to be standing with an hour left for the ritual?
Um, I would like to be near that white tree that's,
This one?
yes, and be like propped up against it.
Oh, nice.
I know that's not a thing in this, but like.
Sure, yeah. We'll make it look like that, Okay.
I also have water walk up on us. Since it's ritual, I would have taken 10 minutes
Beautiful.
to refresh it every time it's about to wear off.
Awesome. So yes, you're all spared, although your socks are muddy and wet from the day. It's worth it. You are
Sorry.
now, yeah, no, great. You're on top of the water now when it counts this last hour. Dia, where would you like to be standing?
I think I would like to be on the rock where everyone was sleeping before.
All right.
Be a little elevated.
All right. Feora, how about you?
Um, I think I'll stand across the way from Tuna. Like, not super close to them. If that makes sense.
Across the way from Tuna.
Kind of like in the center of the tree and all those tentacles.
Here?
Yeah.
Here? Just keeping an eye out this way.
Yep.
And Ladrin, how about you?
I would like to be in a tree if possible.
Oh.
Like, you don't have to put me in a tree, but that's where I'll be. And I'm thinking.
Any particular one?
I'm trying. Let's see. Close. Let's do that one. That sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yay! Perfect. I fit.
I'll put Gregory right down here, if that's okay.
Sure. Yeah. Perfect.
All right. Oops. Shame on me. Missed a tentacle. So they're changing every 6 seconds as they have been. Thunder rolling now. Yes, Antuna, with your perception check, you see where you're looking here. You see a small portion of mud rise and push up. The water kind of pushes off of it, and it's like it's not the same size. The tentacles have been doing this, for hours. But this seems a little larger, a little wider than the tentacles, as a familiar earth elemental glides out of the mud. It's speaking, rocks turning over, like tumbling rocks. But you speaking primordial know that it's saying the source. You. It's here for like follow the source, probably the quack heart. But then it sees you and it's like, you. So there, it is not a surprise that begin coming up around the area, including the cinder thing. Not gonna or JoJo one.
But we're friends, right?
I was about to say, did we lie to them about what we're doing? Do they know? Like, is this a good thing or a bad thing?
Isn't this what they wanted?
I can't remember.
Is this not what they wanted? I don't.
They were entirely expecting you to come back with the quag heart where they would do the rituals.
Right.
They were like,
But
quag
like,
heart's over here. We'll get
We
you
just got
started."
lost. We weren't able to find you again. But look, we're still bringing him
still
back.
doing it. Same end goal.
It's fine.
Go ahead and roll initiative. I think. I
Yep.
think
Okay.
you're
Yep.
just like.
Fair.
That's valid. Oh, good. I'm rolling so well right now.
Maybe we can convince them in battle.
Nice, yeah.
Why is my initiative always so poop?
Nice. Tuna, what'd you get?
6.
Well, nice. Okay. Ladrin?
Dirty 20.
Excuse me. I forget when I like almost never burp, but when I have a soda, I burp a lot. I always forget to be on guard. I don't think anyone cares. Lil. Nope. Feora.
15.
15. Extra menacing blind. And Dia?
7.
Okay. All right. Now we've got to have. I do need to have that. Well, let me just take a look at this. This is. Oh, interesting. That would be a. That, and then one. Oh, jeez. Okay. That's. What is your dexterity score, Ladrin?
Dexterity score 17.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. And then that's roll a 1. Whoop, whoop. I got a decent. Yes. Let's go. I'll just put them both there to keep it simple. And lastly, oh jeez, okay. Have nothing, which is even lower than them. Okay. But well, though. All right, at the very tippity top of this round is Ladrin. As these arrive, you do see they kind of are all heading towards that quag heart. But you can, even with, without an insight roll, you can tell that, they feel a little betrayed. They feel hurt, betrayed. You're welcome to do anything you want, but that's like the starting point is them feeling like betrayed and upset. And they were relatively simple when you spoke to them. But again, anything you'd like. Latron, you are up first.
I don't think she's the best at persuading. No, she's definitely not the best at persuading. Like, her charisma is shit.
They look ready to attack. Just also to clarify the
no.
situation. They're coming in.
Okay. Okay. She will, I guess, try she'll just, I guess, yell like, wait. The ritual's almost done. This is what you wanted. I'm sorry it's happening like this, but it's almost done.
So I'm gonna let you do a persuasion check at disadvantage. And it's a fairly high DC, but let's put it out there. This will be your free action before your turn, so you'll have your whole turn after this. Just use speaking.
17. That's not bad for me.
Fine.
Do I need to use my inspo for
Let's see. The Earth Elemental, out of the four of them, the Earth Elemental seems to take a little bit of a pause and look over at the pool, seeing this ritual being led by, someone else, and all of you here. The Cinder Hulk, which is this one, speaks to you. You were to return in like a broken common. Wait, do you speak Draconic?
Draconic?
Yeah.
No. Okay. No.
Okay. In a broken common, you were to return. No. Perform the ritual yourself. You steal the coagulant. Days we search. Now we find. We will be the ones to summon. Looks over at like Alejandro. We will have our reward. And starts pushing in. But you have your whole
Attack
turn.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, okay. Can't fight fire with fire though. So, oh no, this sucks. Almost up as fire. They're primordials, right? No, they're elementals.
This
Okay.
as best you know.
No. Okay. She will.
Where you'll be on deck, Feora.
Sorry, let me make this a little bit bigger so I can see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to. Oh, damn it. Kidding. I will instead do. How far or how tall is that tree?
I mean, your feet are about 10 feet. You're in like that 10 to 15 feet space in the air. And the fire elemental's right here below you.
Okay. Oh. I will pop down from the tree.
Okay.
Use this like 10 feet of my move.
I mean, you're just dropping, so
Okay, yeah,
it's not
yeah,
really
that's fine.
movement to drop. I mean, I'm not going to climb it, like anything that costs that
Okay.
energy. More energy.
Okay.
What you gonna do?
Feel like we're gonna need this. So
Ooh.
I will go ahead and cast Guardian of Nature on me. That's my bonus action.
Okay.
And I'm going to do. How far away is Feora from me? Roughly.
Right here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet.
Okay. Let's try. We're going to do the great tree one.
Okay. So you shift your form into a great tree, I think?
Yeah, so my skin appears pretty like I'm like a tree now.
Okay.
Leaves are sprouting out from my hair.
Hmm.
Um, and now I have the ground around me within 15 feet is difficult terrain. Oh, for your enemies. So not my allies, but my enemies.
Nice.
I don't know why that specifies it. So, anyways, so difficult terrain. That's cool. And
Nice.
then as my action, I will go ahead and wild shape as a
Does that make you lose your tree stuff?
mm-mm.
Okay.
Stop moving. Okay. Sorry. I'm gonna do a giant eagle.
Okay. All right. You sprout wings and
I'm a tree eagle.
nice.
A treagle.
A tree eagle.
Eagle.
My precious.
I can fly this time instead of just hop around.
Nice.
And I will just kind of. I'm still on the ground
Okay.
for now
All right.
because I want it to be the difficult terrain. So
Understood. It is 15 feet out
fine.
from you now for your enemies.
Yes.
The mud is
Yes.
intertwined with branches and stuff, and it's become difficult terrain for them. Beautiful. And you will watch as Ladrin turns into this giant eagle and perches, on the mud there next to Gregory, ready to roll. Okay. Is anything else, or is that end your turn?
That's gonna end my turn. And since like wild shape or Gregory's technically like a wild shape thing,
Yeah.
he wouldn't be out unless.
Oh, understood.
Yeah.
You're using the wild shape.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it disapparates for the time being. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. So, next up is actually Cinderhulk. There's going to be some enemy turns, and then Feora. You'll be after that. So, the Cinderhulk is going to approach you, here. However, that's 10, 20 feet of movement to get to you because of the difficult terrain. And it's just going to slam you with an attack, or try to anyway. It puts both of its fists together and tries to slam down on this giant eagle. That's well, it's only a 14 to hit. Does that hit a giant eagle?
Yeah.
It does. Okay. Okay, and it deals. Yeah. Okay. 19 points of bludgeoning damage to the eagle. And its flames just do 12 points of fire damage. It singes some feathers. The squawk sound.
I'm out. That was so
Oh
fast.
no! Oh no!
I know. I know. I need to check my No, never mind. We're good.
Okay.
But I'm out of my giant eagle now.
Okay. You're kind of a little dazed as you get ripped out of your form as it comes down for its second slam attack on you. Or again, attempts to. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Me, yes.
I love that. Me, yes. Meow. Um.
Oh,
Okay. Okay, that's not as bad. 14 point. No, I'm sorry. 16 points of bludgeoning damage. Mm,
yay. Those my temporary hit points.
and 15 points of fire damage in case you have any resistance to that or anything. It slams down a second attack. We serve
Well, I'm sorry.
bomb. Oh, it's 15 points of fire damage in addition.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it goes into this little ragey. We serve bomb. Uh, and so on. The earth elementals, there are 2 earth elements. Are going to do their thing. This one's going to come for. Oh, actually, I've got to see if it's going to go for Fiora or Alejandro. Alright, that's Fiora. It comes from through here. They're not that bright. It's going to walk into this tentacle. And it's actually going to use one of its attacks on this because it's sort of in its way. It takes out from its chest. It grabs this little chunk of stone and it becomes the heft of an axe. It pulls out a whole, the handle and then an axe at the end. And swings once at this tentacle. Bless you. No. Yeah, bless you. Mm-hmm. That's not even a D20 damage. Jeez. That's a weird shape for a D20. Yeah, that definitely hits a tentacle. Okay, and it does 7. No, it's just 2. 7 plus 4. 11 points of force damage to it. It goes to try and cleave this tentacle and does a good bit of force damage to it. But upon being attacked, the tentacle retaliates and attacks this earth elemental. I'll try and keep this
Glad
other
we didn't
stuff.
do that.
I was like, do you throw the stone at the thing or next to it just to clarify? All right, it's got 7. Not enough to hit. It tries to hit it, and you see it try and do some bludgeoning damage, to smack it and almost grab it, but the earth elemental is like gliding in and out of the mud too, and does not damage. So it continues on to Faeora to do its second attack. Or attempt to. Alright. Oh, why do I not hear the thought I turned on? There we go. Our battle music. Like, this isn't. Where's the tension? It's a natural one. What do you want it to look like, Farah? How do you nimbly dodge this with this natural one?
Did you do a backflip away from it?
Nice. You land in the water, just like not even a splash, with your fancy boots that don't make sounds and stuff. Incredible. Okay. The other earth elemental is this. Has to choose between Tuna and Faeora. Do her own. Alright, that's Tuna. This one's gonna move through. But it's also an idiot, so it's gonna attack the tentacle that's in its way. I've 10 once with one of its attacks. I'll try and keep this part that's, other things, NPCs, attacking NPCs quick. That's a miss. Misses and just continues gliding by. However, right, now that a tentacle's activated, it seems that other tentacles are acting on their own as well. So as it tries to pass by this one, that tentacle is actually going to use an attack of opportunity to hit it. That just hit. All right, good. Let's see what these tentacles can do. What's this? 10, 12 points of bludgeoning damage to our earth elemental. And they have to make a save or be grappled. How exciting. That's a terrible save. What's their... oh no, they just get grappled, and then then they have to try and escape as an action after if they're hit. Wow. Okay, cool. So you watch this tentacle absolutely wrap up this one as it tries to hit the tentacle, it misses, and walks by. The tentacle beats it as it wraps around, and the end of it just wraps across, knocks some stone off of it, and it's now grappled. So it's a fight between the two of them, which I have to quickly have that thing attack back. And that's 4, 10, 14 for the... okay. Alright. That ends its turn. It didn't get to you, Tuna, because it got wrapped up by this tentacle. Nice, nice. So with that, Faora, you're up, and Dia, you're on deck. Faora, what you got?
Before she does anything, she's gonna shout to all of the elementals. You want so badly to raise Borum, but I guarantee you, continue this fight and you won't survive to see him rise. He is just moments away, and you will die in the attempt to stop this ritual.
Go ahead and make a final effort to try and keep that. So, I'm gonna say it's probably more of a deception check, because you don't know that
That's
it will
fine.
die. I think that works better for your stats anyway, but just, you know, just take the stats account. Go for it. A disadvantage.
Oh shit.
No, I'm really sorry.
Ah, fuck.
Like, they're really, you know, that,
The first roll was a fucking 23, the second was a 9.
oh, I'm sorry.
You should be.
Yeah. To say, I mean, in fairness, they know that he's not going to die because they'll just do it themselves. Like, that's their whole jam. They want to do it.
I'm threatening that they're gonna die, they're not gonna see him.
Oh. Yeah. You still have your whole turn. But you see that they're tangled in it too. You know, there's tentacles fighting now. There's damage being back. You know. So yeah, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
You know, I like leaving room
know.
for those sometimes it's extra tough.
Alright, is the fire elemental next to Ladrin, is she within 5 feet of it?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage from the one in front of me.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try and attack the elemental across from her.
Just 20 feet of movement.
Okay. And then roll to attack. 15.
Let me see. This one's the Cinder Hulk. It has a different AC than the others. It's lower. Unfortunately, a 15 just misses.
Of course it does. Well, then that's my turn.
Okay. Boobs! Alright. Yeah, you feel like the singeing heat off the back of this thing. This scrapes the stone on the back. Good making purchase. That moves us to... oh, hang on a sec. That moves... to Dia with Tuna on deck.
Alrighty.
Oh, I'm
so
sorry. Oop. What did I do? I take out... oh, that's the only AirPod I had in. That's so silly. I'm so sorry. What was that?
You're good.
I'm an idiot.
Hi.
So what would you like to do?
Yes, I'm trying to see from where I am.
Oh, absolutely. You're on that.
Is that an elemental that is a green thing in between those two tentacles?
There is an elemental here,
Yes.
here, and then the
Stop right
center
there. Sorry.
here.
So yes, is the
Yeah.
Cinder Hulk, is that one in line with Cinder Hulk? Like, it's in a 100-foot line per se?
If you have enough movement to get there, but you'd also have to go through a tentacle, a couple tentacles. But if you were
to get
feet line,
Yeah, I would like to
14.
stay. I would like to not get near a tentacle, but make sure they're lined up. If I
15,
can.
15. Ooh, it's tough because to get to not pass within 5 feet, that's same of a
Even with it,
tentacle.
even if it's 100-foot line, like a.
I'm sorry. You can do it. Yeah, if you step down and you're like back here.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and you're 10 feet away
Okay.
from that tentacle.
Wonderful. And none of my companions are in that line.
Oof, jeez. All right, let's see. Theo was flanking here.
Okay.
Lily, you did roll with advantage, right?
No, I didn't.
All right, take a quick second and roll with advantage while we sort this out. Roll it, then we don't roll with advantage, but roll a second time. To see if it,
I roll worse than them.
okay, understood. Yeah, I think with your precision, Dia, you can get just between. Yeah, I think it'll work out to get just between Ladrin and Spirit. Make an Arcana check, and I'll let you know.
Wonderful.
As long as you
Absolutely.
get 5.
Okay.
Because it would clip one of them a little bit, but, you know, it's so close. I'll see 5 or higher.
I got at least a 5. It was
Okay.
6.
Oh, shit! Okay, perfect. Well, that's all you need. That's all you need. All right.
Amazing. I'm just gonna go. Well, what am I talking about? I can get spell slots back. I'm so dumb. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just yeah, I'm gonna do 4th level lightning bolt.
Oh, make sure you give yourself a long rest before you start this fight because you did rest after your last thing.
Wonderful. Okay.
I don't want you to get shorted any spell slots.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Thank you. Thank you.
No problem.
So yeah, 4th level lightning bolt then.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and. Oh goodness. You know what? Yeah, I won't empower spell it. Yeah, I won't heighten spell it yet. Well, I mean, I might as well. That's what they're for. Yeah, I'm gonna empower spell the. I'm gonna empower spell the
Cinderhole?
fire Cinderhole because
Okay.
it looks beefy.
Yeah, it's definitely stronger than the other 3.
3 confirm, and then
visual.
let's go. So it's a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
DC 16.
So I actually have to account for tentacles as well. So there's one in front of you. I'll have to do dex save for. That's 14. Is that a failure?
That is a failure.
Okay. And then we've got some earth elemental. That's a 2. That's obviously a failure. Let's see. Cinderhulk and another tentacle. Cinderhulk has disadvantage. Rolled 2 7s. Plus, not enough, I'm sure. Plus 4 is 11. Right,
That is a failure.
And then let me just get this tentacle on the end here. They rolled a 4. Okay, everything failed down the line.
All right, amazing. They take 38 lightning damage.
Oh, juicy.
I have elemental adept, so anyone that is resistant to lightning damage, I overcome that.
Oh,
If I so.
amazing. Woo! All right. Yeah, that's
pretty
elemental,
beefy,
something crispy. We've got 38 for the Cinderhulk. Cinderhulk Cinder's looking kind of hurt. Its output is a lot, but it's not as sturdy as the others. You can tell after this. That would be wow, incredible. All right, and the tentacles. The two tentacles you struck are also looking pretty hurt. They're like maybe half health, kind of hurt. You see all the tentacles wriggle and writhe. Every time they were hit by the elementals and by the lightning, they all kind of wriggle and writhe. You're pretty sure they're all a concern at this point.
Okay. Sorry. Don't know if that'll help. And then as my bonus action, I'm just gonna go ahead and spend a second, convert a second level spell slot to 3 sorcery points just to top myself back off.
Nice. Excellent. Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Beautiful. All right, over to Tuna with Ladrin on deck. Tuna, what you got?
I would like to summon my spiritual weapon.
Nice. What do you want that to look like? Is that a...
I think I'm using a mace right now, so we'll say it's a big mace.
Okay. Nice.
And I actually want it to go. Does Faora has flanking with something right now? Because of the
She
tentacle.
does. Yes.
Okay. In that case, I would like it to go next to the wispy one that's kind of close by.
Okay, let me see. What do we want to use for that? I'm just going to use person. All right, near the which one? I'm so sorry.
The one that's below me.
This one right here.
The wispy looking one on the other side of it.
This one?
That one, yeah.
Although
Can it be?
it doesn't
sorry,
give
go ahead.
advantage, unfortunately. Just
Oh, no,
just
I
setting
know.
up. Okay. Blanking. Gives me blanking.
I would actually like it. Can it be on the other side of it, like
Absolutely.
directly opposite? Perfect. That is exactly what I needed.
Ding.
Okay. That way, if the other one gets free, it can just kind of scoot on over to it. Okay. So I cast my spiritual weapon,
Okay.
and I believe because that's a bonus action
Mm-hmm.
within range. When I cast it, I can make a melee spell attack against the target.
Nice.
So, it is going to bonk.
Beautiful.
He's a 13.
Unfortunately, that misses the. Oh wait, I'm
I
sorry. This
figured.
one is a. That one's actually fire elements on. I think that's a little. No, it's the same. Yeah, unfortunately, that one misses.
Okay.
Slices of
then-
something.
Yeah, because spiritual weapon's a bonus. That's insane that it's a bonus action to cast it. I thought it was a full action to cast it.
Ah.
Wow, I've not been using that. In that case, as my action, I'm going to. I don't want to use my emboldening bond yet, just in case. Oh, I can use it 3 times. Yeah, okay, cool. I'll also, as my action, emboldening bond. I'm gonna pick up to 3 willing creatures within 30 feet. Is Faora within 30 feet?
No, just Alejandro and Dia. Alejandro's on the very end of 30 feet. Dia's 20, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet away.
Okay, in that case, I'll just do the 3 of us, just in case something goes for Alejandro.
Okay.
So that is emboldening bond. So everyone, so me and Dia, have, as long as we're within 30 feet of each other, you get the D4 on whatever.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, make a note. That's awesome. Awesome. All right, any movement for you, Tuna?
I think I'm actually good where I'm at right now.
Beautiful. Okay. All right. Then it changes over to this creature that's engaging with your spiritual weapon. That again isn't super duper bright, so I think it's just going to attack your spiritual weapon.
Do it.
And that will be, let's see, what do they have?
So it doesn't have hit points in this.
Oh, it
It
doesn't.
lasts for the duration or
Oh,
until I cast the spell
nice.
again. So it can attack it. It's just it doesn't have stats. So
Gotcha. Well, it's going to use its first attack on it, and it'll just kind of swing through, since it's spiritual, whoosh, and try and then move. Try to. Probably try to move towards you, but it's... Oh, right, because this one's occupied. 10, 15, 20. It'll get over to you. But it uses its first attack and completely wastes it on the spiritual weapon. Too much Baldur's Gate 3 spiritual weapons. That's a multi-attack. Oh, cool. This one pulls from it has like kind of molten rock and flame, and it pulls this earthy, flame-bearing scimitar from its shoulder. Little streaks of lava, like molten lava running down some cracks in it. That's what it used to attack your spiritual weapon. It has two other attacks it's just going to try and hit you with. That's a 14 to hit.
does not hit.
And a 15 to hit.
Also does not hit.
Nice. Woo. What do you want that to look like? It's two epic dodges.
Just bringing the shield up.
Oh, we got this. Poppy, they're definitely baddies. All right, beautiful. That's the end of its turn. So that brings us up to Ladrin with some baddies and Feora on deck. So Ladrin, what you got?
Hello. Jesus. How hurt is the Cinder Hulk looking?
Cinderhulk is looking pretty hurt. Let me get back down here and give you a better assessment. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, if you took its life and looked like beaten half to death, you know, that's about where it looks. They're really
Okay.
potent.
Okay, then I'll save that spell then. I'm going to do a 3rd level Wither and Bloom on the Cinder Hulk. So a 10-foot radius sphere is centered on the Cinder Hulk, and I'm only going to target. Is it just the Cinder Hulk as enemy wise?
It's a 10-foot radius around it that gets hit, so you have to try and be. It's on a point within range, so you can like put it next to it. If you put it off to the side, you can avoid you and Feora. It'll get the tentacle and that.
We killing the tentacles too, I'm assuming.
You're not sure. You haven't seen anyone attack it yet, but they do seem to be active.
Okay. Well, it says you can center it and then target what creature you want
Oh, all right.
in
Let
that
me
area.
double check. You go select a 10-foot radius sphere and a point within range. Each creature of your choice in the area must make or half as much. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Yeah, so you can put it wherever you like if you want. If you want to avoid the tentacle, you can just select the Cinder Hulk.
We'll just target the Cinder Hulk.
Okay.
Cinder Hulk and go ahead and do, let's see, con save.
Con save, you got it. So bad. Yeah, oh, they got +5, but it's 8. Which I'm pretty sure is a failure.
Perfect. Okay, so there's my damage. Okay, 9 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to target me in this area. And I'm going to roll some unspent hit dice,
Beautiful.
which since I did it at 3rd level, I get to do 2
Yes.
hit dice plus my spell casting. So 2d8s plus 5.
Excellent. I love it.
Yes, I need healing. Well, that's something. So I get 11 points of healing back.
Yep. Good.
Okay.
You feel some of those wounds, the singe marks and stuff. The pain goes away a little bit, heals up. Anything else for your turn?
I I think I'm good.
Okay. As your
I'm
turn
good.
ends, then, the tentacle next to you actually has got to decide between you and the Cinder Hulk. So they roll. Yeah, it's you this time, unfortunately. Strikes out with a 22 to hit.
Oh god. Ouch.
Okay. Yeah. Geez. They do seem, in fact, activated for everyone. That's, okay. 14 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled in place. So, all that means is that you're restrained, so your speed is 0. And attack rolls against you now have advantage. Your attack rolls have disadvantage against other creatures, and you have disadvantage on dex saving throws. You can tell based on the strength of this, you could try and use a check to get out of this.
Okay.
But that'll be on your next turn.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, but it's occupied with you. And that moves us down to the Cinder Hulk that's right here. Alright, they have advantage now, I guess. The Cinder Hulk looks, at you grappled and all the tentacles and how, complete this seems, as you know, was a worshipper, probably has more intimate details of this ritual, knows how close it is to completing. And turns and barks to the others. Stop them! End the ritual! Take the Quag Heart! Return it to our home. And the others all pivot towards Alejandro. This one, before doing so, is going to try and just land a couple hits if it can. Is it going to do this maybe? Okay. It puts its hands beside its face and kind of flexes down like it's in pain and contorting itself down. As it does, the red flares. It's a molten body with a red flame that comes off from the cracks of the cooled stone. They glow brighter and brighter, and smoke begins hissing out of the seams of stone. And in a 30-foot cone in front of it, it releases all this steam smoke. Can you please, in Pentacle, make a dexterity saving throw? With disadvantage because you're grappled, restrained. So dex saving throw at disadvantage.
Is that everyone or just early?
Just later. It's in a cone in front. But you'll see it.
Seven.
Okay. Gosh. Okay. Alright, that's a 1 on that. How many? Jeez.
Could I add my DM inspiration to that last roll.
I'm so sorry. You gotta get that in a little bit sooner before the
Got it.
damage. I'm so sorry.
Got it.
I know. It's 42 points of fire damage. And it blinds you until the end of your next turn. You were just like incinerated with like bits of your hair and your eyebrows and your face and stuff. Yeah, okay, but that ends its turn. It doesn't do its multi-attack. It did its wave of cinders instead. And half as much to the tentacle. So with that, no, I guess it still stays grabbing you. It's you need to do an escape from that. Okay. It's going to take an opportunity from you, Feora, as it walks away. 5, 10, 15. I'll put it here as you do your attack of opportunity. It has a little more movement. But go ahead and get an attack of opportunity in.
Does that get all the modifiers?
Yeah, it's just a normal main hand attack. It won't have advantage of anything because it's, you know, over there now, but...
Yeah. 18.
That just hits.
Okay.
Well done. Oh, I'm sorry, this is Citadel. That hits with a little more. Yeah, that has a little anyway.
Alright, I'm gonna re-roll. Can I do that?
If you have that skill thing, yeah. The damage you mean? Like you can roll a 1 or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll re-roll. To get the same thing. 9.
9 points of damage. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely hurting. Okay. You get the splash, and you get a bit of like stone and magma knocked out as well. Like that was obscured. Trying to let them avoid the tentacles since this was part. Was that 40 feet? 40 feet. Kind of gonna clear path through the tentacles there. That ends its turn. Earth elementals are up. Who's gonna walk between these tentacles? They 10 feet there, so 5, 10, 15, because these tentacles are in with that. 25. Whee! This one's gonna get here.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
However, as soon as it steps into range of that tentacle, the tentacle does get to try and attack and grapple it. And that might affect, you know, disadvantage. So let's see if our tentacles, they don't know who's friend or foe, so they're just doing their jam. No, unfortunately, that's a 10 to hit them.
Tentacle, no!
I know. What are you doing, tentacle somebody? So that brings us to our Earth Elemental, who's going to try and hit Alejandro. They also rolled a 4, and their modifiers are 11 to hit. That does not hit Alejandro, thankfully.
Thank God.
But it has a multi. It's got that stone maul out, so it's gonna try and hit its second thing here, and it rolled another 4. So, thankfully, just being off balance as his tentacles trying to whip it, cannot get a good clean shot in on Alejandro. His tentacles messing. There is one other Earth Elemental, and that was this one. However, it needs to... I think that one was grappled. I really need to use my rings. But I'm going to say it's grappled because I don't remember. So it's going to have to try and use its turn to escape with a strength check. Unfortunately, these are just straight strength. It doesn't really have any modifier for it. It's just a strength check for everybody. Where's its strength? That... I don't think that's enough. That's not enough. So, this one, attempting to flee, is unable to escape the grapple of this tentacle. That ends its turn and brings us to Feora with Dia on deck. Feora, what you got?
Is that fire elemental that I got the opportunity attack on within 5 feet of any of the tentacles? Or did it?
It's not.
It's not. Would I be able to reach the earth elemental that's right in front of Alejandro without triggering any of the tentacles?
You would not be able to get that far. You do see a path there, but you would make it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. But it's 35 feet to get behind that stone elemental, and 40 to get up behind Alejandro. What is going on? Wait, I'm so sorry. 1 moment, please. My AirPods are being silly. There we go. So sorry.
Would the tentacles count as enemies, so I could get the sneak attack again on that one if I use my bonus
The
action?
tentacles currently count as enemies for everyone. They're not allies to anybody. You do see in front of you, for what it's worth, Ladrin. Probably. How are you looking, Ladrin? Health-wise?
I'm really, really hurt.
Okay, and she angle in
Really hurt.
Tentacle here. Singed tentacle. Was it grappled? But of course, do whatever you want. I just wanted to put that out there.
Alright, I can help her.
You can use your action. It was a strength check to try and break her free. Or you can just attack, and try and get its health down to dead.
Okay. I guess I'll try attacking it.
Okay, that does give you the advantage, and not advantage, but it would allow for sneak attack if she's grappled around it.
Okay.
But not advantage.
But just roll it straight. I can't do math. My brain's like really functioning. I think it's 19 plus 11.
Okay, it's a 30. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I couldn't.
100% hits. A couple times and a half over. Yeah.
Alright, I'll roll the original damage and then the sneak attack.
Sounds good.
Original is 13.
Okay.
Sneak attack is 15.
Oh yeah. Okay. You seem to destroy the tentacle. You cut through, and finally you just hack through at one point. Slash, and hack it at its base. And the base retracts into the ground. The tentacles sloughing off into the mud. Green Latrin.
How far away is that fire elemental from me?
Sorry, you wouldn't have to move, the 5 feet to do that, but 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, which is the movement you have left.
I'm gonna use Whales from the Grave against the fire.
Oh, what do you want that to look like? Plenty of dead stuff out here in the swamp.
Just like ghostly hands coming up against the ground and kind of like pulling at it, like as if to pull it back down.
Nice.
For flavor, obviously, because it doesn't actually pull you.
Yeah, it pulls little bits of its soul and takes it away to wherever the hands return to. Dealing physical damage to it.
Alright, that's 9 points of necrotic damage.
Beautiful. Alright, yeah, it's getting more and more hurt by the second. It's pretty wounded.
And do I still have my bonus action?
Let's see, use your action. Wheels of Rage is the thing you do when you attack, so you do still have a bonus action.
Would I be able to reach the fire elemental without getting in the way of the tentacles? Or would I not have enough movement?
You have enough movement.
Alright, then I'm gonna try and offhand attack the fire elemental.
Okay. And just up behind it.
Alright, doing that one. Do I add?
You don't add damage unless you have a skill that lets you do that on this. You can add it to your attack, but not the damage. Your modifier doesn't add to yeah.
Cool. 15 plus 9, because I've just given up on math.
Oh, to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits. Yep. Yep. I get it. Listen, I know. You've got to be like ready to die. Appreciate you being here.
Alright, it's 3 points of piercing.
Okay. All right.
But I'm using magical weapons, so it's got any normie resistance.
Gotcha. Looking pretty hurt. Very, very hurt. Okay.
Great.
Well, now that we're in this round, tentacles have been activated for 2 rounds. On this particular count, because this is what it rolled, Alejandro leaning over this basin, this deep well, the mud, like a foot and a half down. There's only like a foot and a half water on top during the very last hour of this thing. That mud reaches the top. Orm should be like summoned properly. But here, in that last hour, we'll say like, you know, maybe closer to 30 minutes left overall. It was in that last hour this all happened. 20 minutes left. Mud boils up, and over. This time, instead of bubbles popping and landing everywhere, it's just kind of a mound of mud that then slinks into a form. So sorry, we got Alejandro back up here. And Alejandro's pulling us away now. You can just lean on this. Forearms slink down, mud tendrils pull up out of the back of this creature, and eyes open along its body, back of its hands, arms, a spine, big vertebrae protruding along its back out of the mud, and a little, like a head, and this forward-leaning sort of like Venom from Spider-Man sort of creature made of mud, a rib cage exposed at the base of the spine inside. You can see through it should be a stomach. Mud's just dripping around a spine and ribs. Borum, nearly summoned in its most infant form, pulls itself up, sensing the heart, sensing danger. Okay, that Borum is not doing anything this turn now, just arriving. Dia, you're up next with Tuna on deck.
All right, and to remember the plan, we're supposed to attack Borum or leave it alone, just so I'm clarifying.
Alejandro had said we might need to weaken Borum, but like to play it by ear. Like if Borum doesn't.
Understood.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll wait to see if Borum attack. All right. Feora is directly in line with those 2 elementals that are in front of, like the elemental that's in front of Alejandro and okay.
Sorry. But if it's
no.
a dex save thing, if it makes it feel better, I can take half damage on successful.
That's right.
And
then you take
half on a failed.
Yeah. Okay.
You've seen her be extremely nimble with that stuff before.
Get the biscuit, 100%. Full, just like Feora duck, and I'll do a
nice.
4th level lightning bolt down that line so it hits
All right.
those elementals. I will do heightened spell, so specifically the earth elemental gets disadvantage because they're actively attacking Alejandro.
Gotcha. Alright, so Lil make a dex save. We have this tentacle fails. Disadvantage on the stone thing. Stone thing fails. So the earth elemental. That other tentacle's gonna get zapped. That's a fail. Jeez. And the Cinder Hulk. Oh, Cinder Hulk rolled a natural 20 plus whatever.
Rude.
Yeah, but I think it's still half damage, even on a success.
It is half damage,
And
yeah.
they're pretty hurt. So, Lil, what did you get?
This was saving throw, right?
Yes,
Just make them
Yeah.
23.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Excellent. Super saves.
Great.
You'll take
So
nothing,
it's
Lil. I mean, take
yeah,
Lil.
so it's 36 damage to those who fail, and then half that.
Amazing. All right, let me mark this one. 36. The Earth Elemental's pretty healthy, but it's still a pretty heavy hit, so it quickly takes a chunk out of its form. That those little pebbles sort of refill the area, trying to heal it back up. It's no, wrong thing yet. It's just there we go. Trying to add an extra digit in here. I don't think so, Dan. Fira, how do you completely avoid the damages? What do you want that to look like?
Well, she told me to duck. She's just like straight on the ground in a push-up.
Nice. Like under the like. I guess you can't go under the water, but yeah, I get it. Like totally duck in that little half roll out of the way. You feel the hair standing up, yeah, like on your skin. That dry energy. Dia, how do you want to destroy the Cinder Hulk?
Oh, amazing. I'm fine with it just like exploding into bits of like lightning and like ash cloud.
Nice. You this 5 foot wide arcing electricity is dancing on the water off the elementals and stones, and the Cinder Hulk just leans into it and starts reflecting it initially. It starts getting pushed back. And it seeps into its cracks before just exploding into bits everywhere. There are those little Cinder Hulk bits that kind of rain down like stone on you.
As she wipes it off. Congratulations. You lived long enough to glimpse him.
Damn, nice. Okay, anything else for Dia?
Yes, as my bonus action, I'm going to spend a 3rd level spell slot to get 5 sorcery points back.
Nice. Oh, I love sorcerers so much. Beautiful. You see this sort of magical energy, shifting between your hands from one color to spell energy over to these sorcery points, sorcerer's energy. Any movement, or are you good?
I'm good where I am, if I'll be honest.
Nice. All right. Ending your turn. That brings us over to Nuna.
All right. I'm going to. How far is Legion from me? Sorry, I know I've asked that before.
Legion. Sorry. Let me get my bearings here.
Within 60 feet, right?
I'm pretty sure 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. Yep, 50 feet.
Okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and just throw a 3rd level healing word.
Nice.
Might
He's
as well.
looking crispy. Yeah, so.
Yeah. Sorry, that's only 11, but you
That's
get 11.
better than nothing.
Literally, like, fucking bitch. And then I'm going to use my action to bonk the one in front of me.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It's not undead, so it doesn't matter. Okay, I was gonna ask if I would have had it lit, but it does not matter. Yeah, it really doesn't matter because that's at 12.
I always forget. I think the fire elemental ended up being the same as the others. Yeah, unfortunately that one misses. It's...
Yeah, I figured. So I go to bonk and I just... Shit!
Nice. Beautiful. Oh, that. Anything else for your turn? Any movement?
That's my turn.
Okay. With that, that brings us to the fire elemental. So it'll. You know what though? It got instructions before the Cinderhole died. So you're gonna go ahead and take an attack of opportunity. It's gonna try and pass you 5, 10. 5.
That's a 14. I don't know if that's any better.
Unfortunately, not enough. Yeah.
Yeah. That feels not right.
Oh, no.
Damn it.
All right.
Oh wait, actually, oh fuck, I've already said that I did it. I wouldn't have used my reaction. Damn it, it's fine.
Oh, gotcha.
I was saving my reaction. I didn't even think about that being a reaction. Oh well.
Oh, all right. Ancient. Attack. And okay. This one has the scimitar in hand. It pulls a second one out of its other shoulder. Breathes in as its flames die out a little bit, and then breathes out. Its chest contracts. It breathes out its flames. It's sort of creating like a myrmidon's tail of flame up into the stony bed, stone mass flames seeping from between some vambraces and almost like a piece of stone chest armor that constitutes the body. Lighting the two scimitars of flame using fiery strikes, which allows some extra fire damage to happen on top of regular hits. So it's gonna try and go for Alejandro.
And my master plan is ruined because I was gonna teleport to him and take the hit instead.
Oh no!
I'm so upset with myself right now.
That's so juicy now. That's too good. Rule of cool, I will definitely let you do that.
Okay, thank you. Since my attack of opportunity missed anyways.
Nice. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you teleport between...
Only if he gets hit.
Oh, okay. All
Only
right.
if there is a hit.
Probably gonna get hit. The first roll was pretty high plus 7. 24, which will hit Alejandro.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to use my emboldening bond.
Oh, okay.
And because I have, as a reaction, protective bond, I can use my reaction to teleport to an unoccupied space within 5 feet of the first creature, and then I take all the damage instead.
Alright, so you end up right on the precipice of this pool as well. And the power of this bond and this magic forces the creature. It slashes Alejandro, but the damage appears on you. Okay. Alright, let's see. If this isn't too bad, its main attack isn't really strong. So you're gonna take 6 points of force damage, but it has fiery strikes up right now. Which is 3 points of fire damage because it rolled.
Which I'm resistant to.
Oh, nice. Okay, so
because I'm a tiefling.
Cool. That's amazing. All right, but that's his first attack. It has 2 more. That's gonna miss. That's a natural 3, and that's another 24. So this one will hit. Dealing again 6 points of force damage. That's cocky. And 7 points of fire damage reduced to 4 for you. That is the end of its turn. All of the tentacles withdraw into the ground and start shooting up in different areas. These elementals, that other fire elemental is free from the grapple as this drops and finishes his turn. Alejandro doing his best to maintain focus with a fire elemental and an earth elemental at her heels. things are pretty intense. The Born creature has started to form. We're not sure what much like the tentacles, so you don't know what to expect yet. The fight is intense. We will have to return to find out.
Ah.
I don't, often like splitting up fights, but this is a big fight. This is the first Lost God, and I want to do it all, justice for y'all. We'll have to pick up next week. Amazing work, players. I love it. I love how intriguing you all are in battle. And I love the trust that's getting built, like with the favorite duck, and and Tuna reaching out healing words, and everyone, like all the Dia tearing shit up, and all the I'm so sorry, Ladrin. I was really excited to have like the giant eagle and stuff. Sorry it hurt you so bad, but I love all the things you're over here doing and stuff. It's very exciting. All right. So with that, thank you so much, players. Thank you, viewers, as well. Super fun. I've lost OBS altogether in my Windows. There we go. Super fun. If you had fun and you're new, consider giving us a follow. You can be alerted as we go live with our content. Otherwise, either way, even, thank you so much for hanging out with us. You've been watching Sundered Faete. It's our high drama campaign. We're facing off against one of the 7 lost gods, and I can't wait to see what they do. They've got the Quack Heart. They got a chance to like mend this one and make it better. I'm really thrilled. I hope you all have a lovely night, and I hope to catch you next Tuesday for more Sundered Faete. Every Tuesday, 9 p.m. to midnight. We'll catch you then. Take care, everyone. Bye.